What's up everybody, Sean here from Air Photography. So Hover has added a new firmware update for the Hover Air X1 Pro and Pro Max, and it's actually a pretty substantial update. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's probably one of their most substantial updates since the Hover Air X1 and X1 Pro Max was launched. So in this video I'm just going to kind of go over some of the new features that have been added to it. Now about a month ago I made a similar video. They added a firmware update adding a new co-pilot mode, and that's actually the first thing that they've done with it is they've enhanced co-pilot mode and now made it available in all the different flight modes. So you can use it while tracking, you can use it while doing a bird's eye, any of those pre-made flight modes. Now co-pilot works in conjunction with both the beacon and the app if you have the app connected to your Hover Air, and it allows you to make some micro adjustments to the flight path if you're following or doing one of the pre-made flight modes. When using the beacon, you can use these buttons to adjust the height, the distance. You can move it from side to side. So it can be very beneficial. So that's the first main thing that they've added to the new update. Now I've already demonstrated co-pilot in my previous video, so if you want to see that in action, definitely go and watch that. But just one thing I do want to mention, in order to make use of co-pilot, you do have to enable it in the settings on the beacon. You just swipe up from the bottom, and there's an option there for co-pilot. So you just want to toggle that on. And again, if you're using the app connected to the Hover, you do have to go into the Smart Preview and enable co-pilot mode. Now, on top of that, they've added a brand new flight mode called Spiral. Essentially, it's kind of like a rotation around you, except it's going to be spiraling up at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that, and I'll just show you what that looks like here. Now, as another update, and actually it's probably my favorite update, is they've now added stats that you can view right on the beacon or within your smartphone app. Again, you do have to enable that. There's a setting that you do have to turn on. But once it's enabled, right on the beacon, you're going to get all kinds of stats right on the screen. It's going to show you things like speed and other telemetry information. And that can be really handy, especially if you have this mounted out on a bike, handlebars of a bike out in front of you. It'll give you some quick information about the speed at which the drone is traveling. And not only that, the best part is that you can actually overlay that information on top of a video. If you go into the Hover app, you connect to the Hover and download the footage. There's an option there to go into stats, and you can then put that over top of your video before it exports, and then you can share that information on social media. So that's actually a really nice feature. The other interesting thing they've done here is right on the screen of the Hover, they now show how much recording time is left. That's something that's been missing from it, and it can be really important, especially if you don't have it connected to the smartphone app. You really have no way of knowing how much storage is left. You're just kind of gambling whether you can film or not. So now it'll show you right at the top left-hand side how much recording time is available. That's something that's been available on most action cameras for a very long time, but it is now available on the Hover, and again, a very welcome feature. Another little update is when you're in orbit mode, they now give us an option to do a 10-meter orbit. So they already had some pretty far ones, some close ones, but now we have another mid-range one of 10 meters. They've made some other minor enhancements and fixes. They've renamed some of the color profiles, and they've enhanced side tracking. So now when you're doing some side tracking, it's going to be a little bit smoother. So definitely a great little update for the Hover Air X1 Pro and Pro Max. Now you just have to make sure that you update the firmware of the drone, and then you're going to want to connect the beacon to the drone. If you have the beacon, that will go ahead and update the beacon. And you want to make sure that the app is updated from the App Store, as everything will need to be updated in order to utilize it all. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it had value. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.